Beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get...
Cam Little to kick off.
Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Here is second-year man Cam Little on to handle the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They look to throw. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. This is a nice game. Nearly moved those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Brings up third.
Tries to sneak it. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped her at the line. No gain.
That's good for us Seahawks.
We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 6 yards.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Walker on first down. And second down is going to be a good tough one. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and they send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away. No connection on the last play, and that's third down.
And 12 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line. But you're on the coast. Jump by Fourier and Luaku. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31.
Pass play coming here. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd.
They're going to try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. He's within striking distance. He's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
first down. First and goal, Seattle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance.
And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Well, Quint Allen to return this. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception. You just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks
start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. A throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
play
line.
action. He's smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
The coverage by Jarian Jones.
Back to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
15 yards.
Now an inside give to Walker. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw here.
The Jaguars 2.
There's a screen out for Walker. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This is Allen to return. Showing a little burst so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
At their own 47
Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, it's a quick throw on the line. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on third down. Jim Bay, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They needed some shuffling around here in the playbook. And an aggressive call on second.
Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Has it downfield, working the left. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
For Seattle.
Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Lawrence with it on 1st. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Intended for number 11, incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 20.
Lawrence here, design keeper. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense
10.
with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Here he goes, third and long. Seahawks swarming in, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
This work begins at the 31. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38.
It's a gain of
that
21
chunk
yards.
worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 21 yards.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First down.
To throw here on first down. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Yards. That's another Seahawks.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
28. Jaguars, nothing. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
The play action, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Once again here, second and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over
the Jaguars.
Logan Cook on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Seahawks take over
The
first
offense
and 10.
returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a walk around. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter.
I feel so bad. I really do. I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense is going to do.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Lawrence looking to throw. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack.
He steps out of bounds.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
Give this up the middle to ETN. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
At the 40.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. He gets 6 on that play.
Gain of 6.
And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
They're good again to ETN. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Intended for Brenton Strange. Incomplete.
3rd and long, right in the throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Starting this drive with his own run. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Give up the cut to Walker. They find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. And with us, more football coming up from Everbank. 3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, Well, like we just saw right there, he just got it done regardless.
He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 43-yard line.
The Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Hopefully they've drawn something up here, Brock, because not a lot of time left to get this inside of field goal range. First down throw, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Complete to Jacoby
The Jaguars
Myers.
are going to call their first time out.
10 yards on the
They'll have
pickup.
2 left to work with
It's
before
2nd
halftime.
and inches. At the
Options are open
35-yard
here.
line.
It's 2nd and inches. Lawrence working from the gun. By Myers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd.
Yards on the play.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this
Jaguars,
half.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete, so the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
It is caught left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Looking for an open man. And he whips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. No resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
A 34-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Makes the score.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. This is Walker on 2nd. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our journey around the NFL starts now.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting 2nd right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. And they send a man in motion. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 16.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, You got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3-and-out, and an early boost in the second half.
Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They spot this one right at the 20. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Pushing it up past the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawks offense out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for
in the red zone on
Jaguars. First down.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Now it's Lawrence. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
12, Travis Hunter. That's a gain of 8.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. This time they're going to get to him before they can get that pass away. He goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks has built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
Makes the score.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalize on the turnover and you technically scored points. When you look up at that scoreboard, you have to do more with that takeaway.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Walker running right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It looks like the Jaguars got 2. here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They blow up the opening play of this drive. The aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of a yard. Brings
To
up
the line they come,
2nd
second down.
at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down.
A gain of 15 there.
First and 10
And that's
at
good
the
for a Jacksonville
47-yard
first down.
line.
Double play action, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3.
First down.
As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. They send Hunter to the right. Looking inside the red zone. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And drawn up here for Lawrence.
The Seahawks 16.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Lawrence. A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Down Jaguars.
So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Liam Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And the Seahawks have it. He's at midfield. The 30. This is returned all the way to the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag and the defense to stop them.
Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go with Walker here. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First down.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
41-yard line.
Carry, it's Walker. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Line up the
10.
design keeper. Up on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work. Reset those chains.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard
Dropping
line.
back to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. Works it down to the 37. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Complete to Ken Walker.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch the lead to 23.
Jaguars 12.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This is Allen to return. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Once with it on 1st. That one's complete right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lawrence. Over the middle. And this one works beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
For a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
ETN again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. For this short.
1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Jaguars first down.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. Running in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Jaguars.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence.
At the 4-yard line. Lawrence's pass.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better, and that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and that touchdown in the previous drive.
And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks, 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
It's Walker on the give. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's up to just a yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet
To
down.
number 80.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Cut out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks.
You know, Kate, they say a
first
dog
down.
is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Give now to Walker. Played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Ball carrier.
So much to
He was
like about
brought
that
down
run,
by
Kate,
Caleb
particularly what he
Renzo.
was able to get out of it. The
It's a gain
defense,
of 7.
I think, feels a little
Brings up
fortunate they were able
2nd
to track
and
him
3.
down before an
At
even
the
bigger
50-yard
run
line.
and crossing that 1st down marker.
Design quarterback run here. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Seahawks moments away from their 4th win of the year. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. No throw, 3rd and long. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to be across the midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Gain of 8. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy
He was
territory.
brought down at the
He gets a couple
45-yard
on
line.
1st, and they'll come
A
up
gain of
2nd and
2.
8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
At their own 11-yard
Out now runs the
line.
Jaguars offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Complete out to the right side. He's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Play action now.
line.
Lawrence Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it at the 30. But he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second.
2nd and 6.
And they're still going to have
On the
one
Seahawks
left at their
26-yard
disposal.
line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to the air. Lawrence trying to push deep downfield. And he sails it one up the end zone. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6
Throw
yards to
here,
go.
3rd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Here it goes, one final shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.